What is up, guys, and welcome to DeeterPlays. I'm going to show you how to get these power eyes in Roblox as a part of the toy event. The game is Zombie Rush. Okay, we've got a link in the description. What you have to do is there's these generators here, and you have to charge them up. They've lost power. They're running low. So what you need is to find batteries. The goal is to find 15 of the batteries. They're in different maps, so in different locations, in different maps. They just spawn randomly. I think like other people can get them. I don't think if you get it, it means that the other person can't get it. I think other people are going to see different ones in different locations as well, but you have to collect them. See that little white battery that I got? Now, after you collect it, this is very important, go back to the generator that's close to where you spawned in the very beginning, and you see on the right side it says 1 out of 15. So you want to do this, and you want to end up getting 15 of these total in order to get the badge and the item. So this is a little tricky. If you're in here by yourself, you're just gonna get like taken down by these zombies. So it's best to work together with some people. One thing that you should know, if your game crashes or if you leave, you have to start all over, because I actually did that. I was doing this. I had 10 batteries, and then I had to leave the game, and then I came back, and then I had 0 batteries. So it doesn't save, guys, and I think that's actually the way they've intended it. So it doesn't save. Just be super aware of that. And also, if you pick up a battery and you get killed by the zombies before you make it back to the generator to drop it off, you're not going to get that battery. So it's very important that you do this. I've noticed that in the very beginning of most of these games, there's about 3 batteries that are already just kind of spawned and ready to go. So if you can find them, they're usually spread out. They're not usually like located next to each other. So if you could just find them and get those to the generator early on, and then start killing some zombies and wandering around the map, then you can find some more batteries and you can do that. But I noticed after you get those first 3, it's like you have to get like past wave 10 before they start spawning again in random locations in the map. So it might actually be faster if you guys just kind of run around, get the 3 that you can find early on, and then after that, everybody dies, goes to a new map, and then resets, and then you can do it again. But anyways, after you get the 15th one, you can see here, I'm going to the generator to drop it off, the very last one, and then on the right side it says you've got 15 out of 15, and then on the bottom you'll see that you've got a badge awarded to you, and then you look in your inventory and you've got the power eyes. What is up, guys, and welcome back to DeeterPlays. I want to show you how to get these power pauldrons in Roblox as a part of the power event. Okay, so the game that we're playing here is called Swordburst 2. The link is in the description, and when you get in there, it starts you in this level called the Versed Forest. So right around the corner, you can see all these red lights. This is going to spawn you and 4 other people. Say if you can get your friends. I recommend definitely get other people to help you with this. If you're trying to do this on your own, it's going to take forever, especially if you're new at this game. You can power up your person if you want to kind of power up your person and try to be strong in this battle. You can play the game a lot. You can beat enemies, you can get swords in Arcadia, you can try to get them from mob drops, you can also spend Robux to give yourselves abilities and strength and that stuff, but I wasn't really good at it. What I did is I actually just found some people. These aren't even people that I know. I just managed to get into a server with some people that were good at this game, and then I joined them and they basically helped me out. You can die as many times as you want, so it's okay if you die and then you come back. I've died many times throughout my little journey here, but then you go through 10 waves of this whole thing basically. And after the whole thing, there's a boss in wave 5, and then here is wave 10 boss. He takes a lot of hits to finally go, but once you take him out, you can see he goes, and then you're going to get a cool ability in the game that you can use, I guess, if you have dual wielding. And then on the bottom right, you will see that you've got a badge, and then after you've done that, you can look in your inventory, and you will see that you've got these cool power pauldrons. And so, you know, I definitely recommend that you just find some people that are good at this game and get in the server with them, because it takes a really long time to get yourself to level up to where you can actually kind of defeat those bosses by yourself. One little note, if you crash during the game and then you get put into another server, it's going to put you into the same place, the catacombs, but it's going to be a complete one. So make sure you teleport back to the Versed Woods, and then you teleport back to this catacomb area so that you can start a new game. What is up, guys, and welcome back to DeeterPlays. I want to show you how to get these power gloves in Roblox for free as a part of the power event. So the game is called Pirate Simulator. It's linked in the description below. As soon as you get there, it tells you a little story here about a legendary blade. You must get the sapphires and all the things to forge this blade and then take on an enemy who apparently has been attacking all these pirates. So there's some sort of backstory here that you should know about. Just click on go, and then it's going to show you the event information. You have to get a ruby, an emerald, a sapphire, and then you make the sword, and then you beat this guy. So go talk to this NPC. You want to do the first selection, which is to make a boat. You want to make one of these ships. If you are a higher rank, then you can make some better ones, but you're going to probably start out as rank 1. So just do that. After you make it, then go and talk to that NPC again, and then you're going to have to talk to them and then summon my boat. Okay, so then that person will summon your boat. They're a trusty, helpful person, I guess, somehow. So your boat is over there on the side. Hop in this, and then after you hop in, just look around a little bit. You can look over to the right, and you're going to see a little hub that shows you exactly where you need to go. So just turn around and see that. It's going to direct you right towards the first emerald or gem that you have to get. So go in there and follow that little location. We're going to speed forward a little bit here with our boat driving, because this takes a little bit of time to go across the whole thing. Now there's going to be a little bubble. If you keep following over to this little hub, you go straight to it, and then see in this orb there is something. But if you need to level up, okay, so you can see your pickaxe, grab that and start picking at, find a rank 1 rock, and you can see on the bottom left that you're getting XP when you do that. If you need to do that and get XP to level up to rank 2 or rank 3 in order to open any of these, then that's how you do it. As soon as you go there, there's going to be 2 pirates on it. So you can't actually get it, and it's a protective little bubble, and you've got whatever sword you've got, whether it's a good sword or a bad sword. Hopefully it's a decent one, because you have to take these guys out. They're not too tough, but what I recommend, so I got a VIP server, and I got some friends. We all got together in a VIP server, and if you can get your friends to work together through this journey, it goes so much easier, because, you know, 2 or 3 people working on these guys, it's going to make it a lot easier. So then you'll see event prize. You've got your ruby over there. After that point, then we're going to basically go through this a couple more times. Go and find your boat, and then once you get in there, you will see another little indicator there where you're supposed to go. And once again, just sail across the sea. Watch out for any pirates. I don't know, none of those guys attacked me or anything, so I don't think you have to worry about them. So you're going to sail across here. Then there's going to be a few more pirates. I think there was a total of 3 of them on here. Now watch what happens if you die. If you do die, just be aware that if these pirates kill you, you are going to go oof, and you're going to have to reset. See, this is going to kill you, and anytime you die and you get reset, then you start back at your boat. So you're going to have to talk to this person, you're going to have to summon your boat again, and then you're going to have to sail across over to that same area. So definitely make sure you don't die if you can help it. And also, if you go far enough away from these, then the pirates are going to go oof as well. Actually, they'll go poof. I think it's more of a poof than an oof. We'll show you here on the next gem so you can see what we're talking about. But just try to hit them. You just want to make a really good direct hit with your sword. After you take the pirates out, you're going to get this little cutscene that kind of goes around the little emerald, and all you have to do is go up to it and grab it. And once again, if you look at your progress on the left side, if you click on this event thing, you will see you've got the ruby, and you've got the emerald, and now you need the sapphire so that you can make the sword. So once again, we're going to go back to our boat, and once again, we're also going to see something that will indicate where we have to navigate our boat to. So we're just going to turn this thing around, speed it up a little bit. If you don't see it right away, it's out there somewhere, so just make sure you circle around and look all around you until you see that little purple triangle shape, and then you head that way. So this is similar. This one's harder. This is going to have 4 people instead of like the 2 or the 3. So here we're going to demonstrate to you what happens if you get too far away. So see how they pop out of nowhere? But if you run too far away, then they go poof, and their life restarts. So you have to stay close enough to that thing after the pirates actually spawn, so that's a little bit tricky. So I recommend wait for a buddy. I waited for my buddy Awesome Power. So Awesome Power, shout out to you. Thank you so much for helping me. Now, if you've got 2 people working on this, it goes a lot smoother. You know, 2 people can take out 2 of these pirates. It's not too hard for 1 person to take out 2 of these pirates with the default sword, but yeah, definitely get someone else to help you. Otherwise, you're going to have to rank up, and you're going to have to get a bunch of cargo and then spend the cargo to get better weapons so that you can take those guys out quicker. Again, you'll get the cutscene when you're done, and you will have your sapphire emerald. So after you have this, you can go to the event thing, and bottom right, you have this option to craft it. So select craft, and then after you craft the sword, Dreadbeard is attacking your particular dock. So all you have to do is go to your island. You got to kind of take them on by yourself. Actually, someone else could come to your island and help you take on your own Dreadbeard, but basically each person's going to have their own Dreadbeard at their own island. So just reset, and you see him there waiting for you. So he's a little bit tough. What I do, it's not too bad. Your sword does some pretty good damage on him, but not enough. So just stand there and chop at him. If you die, you're just gonna reset right there on the dock, and his life is still gonna be as depleted as it was before. So as you can see here, he chopped me up. He's a little bit bigger, but I just turn around and I come over here and I come to him. Now this time I kind of got on his left side. Now I'm chopping at him and he's not doing any damage to me. It's really weird. So I think if you kind of like get in a certain spot when you're working on him, then you can almost do a bunch of damage to him without doing damage. But then I died one more time, and then you'll see here on the third time is the charm. I go and I finish him off. So he's got like no life left there. He's weak. He's weak sauce. You can take him on. So go in there and use your special magic sword, chop him down for this last little time, and boom, you see it on the bottom right, you've got yourself a little badge, and in your inventory you will see the power gloves. I hope this has been helpful for you guys. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification on the way out if you have not done that. Thank you so much for watching, and we will talk to you guys later. Bye.